All right, Cosmic Navigators, let's talk about a pattern many of you might subtly be experiencing, perhaps without even fully realizing it. We're going to dive into the journey of someone just like you, someone we'll call Alex, who was initially swimming in what felt like a sea of genuine connection. Alex cherished his friendship with Chloe. They'd shared years of laughter, triumphs, and the kind of intimate vulnerabilities that forge a deep bond. A shared energetic blueprint that once felt entirely supportive and uplifting. For a long time, their interactions were a powerful source of resonance, boosting each other's frequencies, a true partnership in navigating life's complexities. Alex saw Chloe as a vibrant, if sometimes intense individual, and he truly believed in the strength of their connection. But then, almost imperceptibly, the energetic tide began to shift. It wasn't a sudden storm, but more like a gradual, persistent leak in Alex's energetic reservoir. You see, the universe communicates through signals, through subtle nudges, and sometimes through the way you feel after an interaction. Alex started to notice that after calls or meetups with Chloe, he wasn't feeling the usual uplift, the shared joy, or the feeling of being seen. Instead, a peculiar heaviness would settle over him. It wasn't always immediate. Sometimes it would creep in hours later, like a low-grade energetic fever. Chloe's conversations began to morph into a familiar script. Every interaction seemed to pivot back to her challenges, her struggles, her perceived injustices. It was a relentless loop of complaints, a narrative spun entirely from a place of scarcity and victimhood. Initially, Alex, with his generous spirit and his deeply ingrained desire to be a supportive anchor, saw this as Chloe needing a friend, needing an energetic container for her distress. He'd offer solutions, empathy, a space for her to process, genuinely believing he was helping her recalibrate her own frequency. But the gratitude, the reciprocal energetic exchange, it was rarely there. His suggestions would be met with reasons why they wouldn't work. His emotional support absorbed without a visible shift in Chloe's outlook. It was as if he was pouring his vibrant, positive energy into a bottomless well. And then there were the subtle manipulations, the quiet ways Chloe would steer the interaction. If Alex started to share about his own recent success or a moment of joy, the conversation would quickly, almost artfully, be redirected back to Chloe's latest drama. Sometimes it was a sigh, a sudden shift in tone, a pointed question that subtly diminished Alex's news, making him feel almost guilty for his own positive momentum. It was never overtly malicious, but the energetic effect was unmistakable. Alex's own experiences felt minimized, his triumphs overshadowed. His needs, his energetic contributions, were consistently relegated to the background, secondary to Chloe's constant demand for attention and validation. This is a classic energetic pattern, my friends. The universe was giving Alex a clear data point. He was consistently leaving these interactions feeling depleted, like his own life force had been siphoned off, leaving him sluggish, less motivated, even a little disoriented. His own vibrant energy field, which he diligently worked to maintain, felt compromised, tainted. Yet Alex, in his deep-seated loyalty and his compassionate nature, found himself rationalizing. "She's just going through a tough patch," he'd tell himself. "Everyone has their moments." Or, "That's just Chloe. She's always been a bit dramatic, but she means well." He justified her self-absorption as her unique way of processing, her constant negativity as a temporary phase. He hadn't yet connected the dots that this wasn't a temporary state. It was becoming the default energetic signature of their entire connection. He hadn't yet fully embraced the truth that his own energetic blueprint was being subtly yet profoundly eroded by a dynamic that was no longer serving his highest good. The subtle whisper of his intuition, the quiet alarm bells ringing in his own energetic field, were being drowned out by the noise of justification and the lingering echo of past healthier times. He was still operating under the assumption that a long history automatically equated to a healthy present, failing to recognize that even the strongest energetic foundations can crack under persistent pressure. The universe, however, was preparing to send him clearer signals, signals that would be harder to ignore. All right, my friends, let's talk about those moments, those seismic shifts in our personal cosmos where the universe, in its infinite wisdom, sends an undeniable neon-lit signal that it's time for an energetic upgrade. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That subtle, persistent hum of unease, a low-grade energetic drain that you've perhaps rationalized away, told yourself it's just a phase or that you need to be more understanding. But then, there it is, the moment, the last drop that doesn't just fill the cup but shatters it, clearing the way for a brand new vessel of self-worth and clarity. This isn't about blaming, it's about seeing with new eyes. Perhaps it was that particularly audacious, self-serving act, so blatant in its disregard for your feelings, so utterly devoid of reciprocity, that it finally snapped something into focus. Maybe it was a moment of public disloyalty, a casual betrayal disguised as a joke, designed to diminish your light for their own fleeting spotlight. Or perhaps, and this is often the most insidious, it wasn't one grand dramatic explosion, but the quiet, relentless erosion of your spirit. The endless emotional labor you've poured into a relationship that gives absolutely nothing back, leaving you feeling hollowed out, utterly depleted of your vital life force. In this powerful energetic cycle, the universe isn't doing this to you, it's doing this for you. It's a cosmic intervention, a divine push to awaken you to a truth your soul has been whispering for a long time. You see the pattern now, don't you? The consistent, one-sided dynamic where your generosity, your empathy, your very essence has been treated not as a gift but as a resource to be exploited. You've been pouring from an empty cup, trying to fill someone else's, while your own wellspring of joy and inner peace has slowly dried up. This isn't friendship, it's an energetic siphon. This moment of stark realization, this profound epiphany, is not a setback. It's a monumental breakthrough. It's your inner wisdom, your higher self, finally cutting through the noise and demanding that you honor your own energetic blueprint. You're seeing the true nature of this connection, not through the lens of hope or obligation, but with unvarnished clarity. You're recognizing the destructive impact it's had on your mental landscape, the emotional exhaustion it has sown, and the way it has subtly chipped away at your self-esteem, making you doubt your own worth. This realization is your cosmic power-up. It's the universe handing you the reins, reminding you that your energy is sacred and it is your responsibility to protect it. It's an invitation to step into your spiritual sovereignty, to reclaim your emotional bandwidth, and to finally align with relationships that uplift, inspire, and genuinely reciprocate. This isn't just about a friend, it's about defining your energetic standards for all connections moving forward. Embrace this moment of truth because it is the foundational step towards cultivating a life that is truly abundant, authentically aligned, and bursting with the vibrant energy you deserve. Friends, let's talk about those profound energetic crossroads. That gnawing feeling, your vital life force siphoned away, even by someone once dear. It's a cosmic alarm bell, signaling deep energetic misalignment. Our protagonist navigated an intense internal crucible, a raw clash between the familiar and the urgent call for self-preservation. Imagine old energetic cords, misguided loyalty, guilt for abandoning someone even as their presence dims your light. Then the pervasive fear of the unknown, the shadow of loneliness, discomfort with releasing what no longer serves. These deeply ingrained energetic patterns tether you to a perceived safety that erodes your soul. The universe, in its wisdom, isn't doing this to our protagonist, it's doing this for them, creating pressure for a monumental energetic shift. This isn't passive, it's an active journey into one's energetic blueprint. Our protagonist sought wisdom, spiritual texts, podcasts, journaling, validating an inner knowing, a powerful current demanding recognition. They've been processing, integrating, disentangling their identity from this draining connection. As days pass, a piercing clarity emerges. Protecting sacred energetic space isn't selfish, it's profound self-love, a non-negotiable step towards unlocking highest potential. Fear of loneliness transforms into anticipation of sovereignty, reclaiming vital energy for growth. Guilt, once a heavy cloak, now feels like a misplaced burden, a relic of an expired energetic contract. And then the moment arrives. Not with a bang, but with quiet, resolute certainty. It's the firm, unwavering decision forged in introspection and validated by their energetic needs. This isn't about judgment, it's about vibrational alignment. It's consciously choosing a higher frequency, honoring well-being. This isn't just cutting a cord. It's a declaration of energetic independence, a powerful cosmic power move. It rewrites their personal narrative, reclaims power, and brings outer reality into harmony with inner truth, setting the stage for self-love and authentic connection. All right, my cosmic navigators, that persistent energetic drain, that feeling of your own light dimming, it became undeniable. You felt the cosmic nudge, the universe urging you to reclaim your sovereignty. So you stepped into your power. You initiated the conversation, not with aggression, but with quiet, resolute strength radiating from your core. You laid out your truth, not as accusation, but as a declaration of your sacred boundaries. You articulated how this dynamic was no longer serving your highest good, actively misaligning you from your true path. This wasn't easy. Every cell in your body braced for impact. The energetic pushback, the attempts to re-establish the old draining dynamic were inevitable. You likely encountered the full spectrum, didn't you? The calculated performance of victimhood, the guilt trips designed to pull you back, or perhaps a surge of subtle aggression, a dismissal of your feelings, an implication that you were the problem, projecting their own shadow onto your clear intention. Some might have even deployed transient, performative remorse, a fleeting apology designed purely to rehook your empathy. But here's the crucial part, your true energetic victory. You saw through it. Your internal compass, now finely tuned to your own vibrational alignment, didn't waver. You held your ground, my friend. You honored your truth, understanding this wasn't about punishing another, but protecting your own energetic ecosystem. This was an act of radical self-love, a powerful declaration to the universe that you are worthy of relationships that uplift, inspire, and contribute to your expansion. You've just cleared out significant energetic clutter, creating sacred space for connections truly aligned with your cosmic blueprint. Breathe into that freedom. Feel the renewed flow of energy already beginning to circulate. This is what self-sovereignty feels like. All right, listen up. You did it. You truly did the courageous, soul-affirming work of cutting that energetic cord. And now, can you feel it? That profound, visceral sense of liberation that washes over you, like the first deep breath after holding it for far too long. This isn't just relief, my friend. It's a massive energetic recalibration. You're experiencing a surge, a powerful return of your vital life force that had been siphoned away, piece by piece. Notice how the world looks a little brighter, how colors pop with newfound intensity. That heavy, suffocating blanket of dread and obligation has lifted, revealing the expansive sky of your own potential. Your body feels lighter, your mind sharper, and that genuine, unforced laughter, it's making a triumphant comeback. This isn't just a temporary boost, it's your system aligning back with its natural high vibrational state. Sleep suddenly feels more restorative, your intuition speaks with crystalline clarity, and the joy you thought was lost is now bubbling up from a deeper, more authentic place within you. Now, with this reclaimed energy, the focus naturally shifts. This is your cosmic invitation to pour that potent, revitalized essence directly into your own growth. This isn't just about escaping what was toxic, it's about actively building what is profoundly nourishing. Dive into that self-development you've craved, explore new passions, and honor your inner wisdom. You're now a magnet for healthy connections, for relationships that are reciprocal, uplifting, and aligned with your true frequency. You've set a powerful energetic boundary, signaling to the universe that your self-worth is non-negotiable. This is the dawn of a new era, free from the draining pull of energetic vampires, where you are the sovereign architect of a future built on genuine connection, authentic joy, and limitless possibility. Embrace this rebirth. You've earned it.